Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is NFL Football Insight with Roman here, and I'm gonna give you a little bit of insight on the first game of the NFL's regular 2012-2013 regular season this Wednesday between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants at MetLife Stadium. So the New York Giants just coming off a fresh Super Bowl victory over the most hated New England Patriots, and it was a fairly good game. Congratulations to them. I hope we'll see how this season goes for them. And the Dallas Cowboys, the window is closing for these guys. These guys don't have a lot of time left. They're just about probably just past their peak of performance. It's about right now they need to get stuff done. They really need to start closing out games. But anyways. And during this video, I'm going to talk to you about some of the key players, some of the downfalls, and who's going to come out in the end with the victory. So, Dallas Cowboys, we got Tony Romo, DeMarco Murray, and Dez Bryant. Both great, all of them great players, in their own way. Dez Bryant, he's aggressive. He wants to score the touchdown. He's aggressive with the ball. When he gets that ball, he's like, I need to make it to the end zone, whether or not, people are chasing me. I'm going to break these tackles. I'm going to do as much as I possibly can to get to that end zone and score 6 points for these Dallas Cowboys, my football team. DeMarco Murray, on the other hand, he was a rookie last season out of Oklahoma, and he appeared big against the St. Louis Rams, rushing for over, I believe, 200 yards and 3 touchdowns. This happens. I realize this. In the NFC East, this really happens with a lot of these players. Victor Cruz had a breakout season last season. No one really knew who he was. And DeMarco Murray had a breakout season last season. A couple of years ago, Miles Austin had a big breakout season against Kansas City. I remember that game fairly well. But, it just really seems like DeMarco Murray and all these NFC East teams always have that one big player that always appears big each season. So anyways, DeMarco Murray, he's a great running back. I believe he'll get 1 or 2 touchdowns, maybe not 3. But, he'll have a lot of rushing yards. It'll be a very good run game between both these teams. Tony Romo, on the other hand, he's a great quarterback in my opinion. He's always in the top 5, top 7, top 10. His QB rating, I believe, is 96.4, which is second highest all time in his career QB rating, better than Tom Brady, Joe Montana, Steve Young, Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, all the greats. He's only behind Aaron Rodgers at 104.5. But I believe he'll have a great game. He might throw an interception or 2. He'll throw a touchdown or 2. He'll have a great game overall. I believe he's a very good quarterback, and we'll see how he does against their most hated rival in their division, I believe, the New York Giants. And their defense now under Rob Ryan for, I believe, their second or third year. They've had some great acquirements over the offseason with Morris Claiborne, Rodney Poole, Brandon Carr. Morris Claiborne coming out of LSU, he was a great pickup for the Dallas Cowboys. I believe he fits very well there, whether it would have been him or Mark Barron that would have been drafted by the Cowboys during the draft. But Brandon Carr coming out of Kansas City, he really wasn't, a Troy Polamalu type of guy, someone who everyone talks about. Now, from what I've seen these preseason games, these off-season practices, I believe he's going to do very, very well. He looks like he's really understanding the system that Rob Ryan has. I believe he's going to do very well in Dallas, and I believe he'll be great. He'll be one of the best acquirements they've ever had. So they'll start winning games and having more shutdown corners. Rodney Poole, I believe. I really don't know where he's from, but I believe, he's also doing fairly well from what I've seen in games. So jumping onto the Giants side of things, we got Eli Manning just coming off, a beast, awesome, amazing Super Bowl victory, becoming the Super Bowl MVP twice with 2 rings now. We got Victor Cruz, who's an amazing receiver, fast, quick, great hands, he's very versatile, he's a great receiver. And then we got Ahmad Bradshaw, who's always, jumping up and down in games. So anyways, Eli Manning, the guy's great. The regular season, he isn't too great. He's always he's always throwing a lot of interceptions, making some bad plays in the first 3 quarters. But when it comes down to about the last 10 minutes of the fourth quarter and they're losing by a couple touchdowns, he's like, you know what, guys, it's really time to go. We really need to win this game. Come on, we got to win so we can make the playoffs again. I really want to do this. So that's what he does. The guy's a winner. He wins a lot. He's a great quarterback overall, even though he throws quite a few interceptions. But I believe he'll do, pretty well in this game as well with, against the Dallas Cowboys. Ahmad Bradshaw. The guy, he has great games, he has bad games, but most of the time, decent games. The guy really isn't always consistent with rushing for over 150 yards or 200 yards. I mean, he's always having some bad games where he only gets a touchdown with 45 yards or something. I mean, the guy, he's like really kind of, bouncing back and forth all the time. I believe he'll do okay in this game, probably rush for about 120 yards and, one touchdown. Victor Cruz, on the other hand, great receiver. He's fast. He's got hands. He's aggressive just as well as Des Bryant. Making great catches, and also that very unique salsa dance he has when he scores those touchdowns. I believe he'll grab 1 or 2 touchdowns in this game, and probably for about maybe 105 reception yards. The guy is a great receiver. He's going to be great for years to come. I really cannot wait to see him in the future. The defensive side for the Giants, this is the defining moment of the Giants. This is what makes the New York Giants Super Bowl champions. This is what makes the New York Giants the best team in the NFL right now. Even though finishing 9-7 and beating out some of the best teams in the NFL, Packers 49ers, sorry about that. Anyways, the winner of this game will be the New York Giants 26-23. I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, do whatever you have to do to make me a better YouTuber. More games will be released today or tomorrow. I hope you all enjoyed. This is NFL Football Insight with Roman here. I hope you all enjoyed. Bye.